Hey guys, here it is. Cities Skylines 2 has officially been announced. Now this channel is going to be following the latest news, updates, stories as and when we hear it. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to have a dive on in straight into the announcement trailer. I know you've probably seen it already, but we're going to watch it because isn't it just marvelous? After that, we're going to have a look at some of the latest achievements which has already come and is online already, and we're going to have a little chat about that to see what you guys think. So I'll be really interested to hear in the comments what you think about the trailer, and also what you think is going to be part of the game and what you also take on the achievements. So let's roll the trailer.
It's time to start from the beginning. Yet evolve into something new. This city has a story. Envision a world created by you. Your chance to shape the future. To create and inspire. Expand way up high and bring life to your creations. New worlds to explore and pursue. Here, you are the visionary. You are the creator. You make cities.
Guys, wasn't that just absolutely marvellous? I'm going to keep the trailer running in the background anyway, just so if anyone wants to rewatch it, they can. But at the same time, let's have a talk about the trailer. First of all, it shows so much, doesn't it? Like you said, life from the actual beginning. It shows that you're going to be building from the ground up, which, to be fair, is the very first City Skylines anyway, and I'm a fond fan of the first City Skylines. And this one is just taking my breath away. Now, I know there's been talk already that it looks like this trailer is being built in the Unreal Engine, but the developers have confirmed the game isn't going to be an Unreal based. It is going to use their Unity based engine, which I believe is the same engine they used from City Skylines 1. Other things, now looking through some of the achievements, which like I said has been already leaked online. Now, first things first, if they're showing off the achievements, this means this game can't be that far away really, because if they're already talking about an achievement, that means they must have the base game. And I know I've seen other YouTube creators saying they have already played the game, so I'm not sure what stage the game might be at, but here's hoping it might be out at the first half of this year. Fingers crossed with it anyway. But at the same time, I don't want the developers to rush these games. I'd rather them take their time. Let's make sure the game is good. We've seen what happens when certain developers rush games, and my goodness, they don't turn out very well sometimes. Or it takes a lot of time to get the fan base back. So looking at some of the actual trailer and also looking at some of the achievements, there seems to be a really good base quality of different weather types in the game. You may have seen we've got hailstorms, rat infestations, tornadoes, forest fires. Now that seems pretty awesome. Now the same thing at the same time, this might just be a base game. I'm sure there'll be more DLCs in the future with it as well. But if you think about it as well, hailstone, that seems pretty awesome. It seems they already noticed in the achievements list that there's going to be different 4 seasons. So we're going to experience seasons. I for one, are someone who I was really looking forward to. I was really hoping in the first base game that you could have something with seasons. And I know they had the DLCs where you can have snowy maps and things like that, but actually somewhere where it's going to be able to experience all different seasons throughout the year is fantastic. And I think that's going to also pose new challenges at the same time. How to deal with the cold. Are we going to have to, look at utilizing our budget to further enhance the electricity consumption or the heating for hot water if they are bringing that into this game as well? Other things to talk about is I know they released a DLC not that long ago for City Skylines 1 with regards to the airports where we can have big international airports. And one of the actual achievements on this game is it says build any airport. Now that to me says that there's going to be potentially multiple types of different airports. Maybe you can have a little one if you've got like a little and not so urban kind of little countryside to a degree, and they might have just kind of a small airport, to a massive city where you can have a massive international airport at the same time, which hopefully will bring in different tourists and different things to actually really get your teeth stuck into at the same point. Other things I've seen is map editors. So yes, they are back. I know there was a massive community following from City Skylines 1 where they've got map editors, there's loads of assets, and there's loads of content creators out there creating assets and content for the base game. So I think that's going to be, again, a staple part of this game as well. So everyone can have a go and actually build something and contribute into the community of City Skylines, which is absolutely fantastic. Other things to worthily note as well is with regards to universities. So another achievement is you can have a university level of education within your city. Again, I know that was part of the a DLC for City Skylines 1, and if they're building on the City Skylines 1, it seems like maybe a lot of the DLC content potentially could be in the base game for City Skylines 2, which is good because it means you're not having to potentially pay all extra money again to see things what you might have already seen from the first game. So hopefully that they will only build, with the new DLCs, they no doubt will announce for this game once it goes live. Might be new, fresh ideas, which is absolutely amazing. Now, I know this extra one might scare people, but also might excite people. But what is it? 150 map tiles. That is absolutely enormous. I mean, they're not talking about the size of the map tile. So it might be, the map tile might be a lot smaller, maybe more condensed compared to the base game, the first, City Skylines. But either way, if we can go up to 150, that's massive. I think that's going to give a lot of people's PCs maybe a good run for their money. But I'll be excited to see, how long does it take for someone to actually fill that? And what kind of population could we even fill with that amount at the same time? It's going to be absolutely massive. Now, this one really makes me a little bit intrigued, which is to follow a citizen's lifespan from childhood to old age. So I know, again, in the base game, if the game was, the traffic was getting quite bad, some of the cars would just disappear because each person wasn't really a person to a degree. It was just a number what could just vanish, like a click of a finger to a degree. But if we can follow someone from childhood all the way to old age, that means each person is an individual person. So I wonder if they have an individual job what they go to as well. So far, that's the main thing I've seen from the game, and the main kind of things that really excite me with regards to City Skylines 2. Now, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, because as we hear new news and new updates, I'm going to be posting them as and when I see them. And that way you can stay up to date, and hopefully when we do get access to this fantastic looking game already, albeit this is not gameplay footage, be on the channel and we will be building cities, hopefully to the skies, and really far out if we're going all the way to the 150 map tile. So guys, I hope you have really enjoyed this very first video of City Skylines 2, and like I said, my take on the actual trailer and also some of the achievements. My name is Jackdoor. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like and also comment, as mentioned earlier, what are you excited about with City Skylines 2? And we will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.